Hello, in this video I'm going to give you a brief overview of establishing fixed assets into Sybiz Vision. So you'll see my fixed asset list at the moment doesn't have anything in it, but I've established my fixed asset groups, so I'll just go into one of those and you'll see the posting accounts associated with those fixed asset groups. And what I'll do also is I'll just go to my reports and show you a balance sheet just to show you that at my general ledger has the $2.35 million worth of fixed assets in my balance sheet. So what we want to do now is bring the fixed assets into the fixed assets subsidiary ledger, and we do that via an export and import from Excel. So this is my spreadsheet, and now what we'll do is go back into Sybiz Vision to administration and then import. Now, if you haven't done an import before, basically the best thing to do is to do an export and use the column titles for your import folder or file. So I'm just going to choose fixed asset for my import. Now, because I don't have any assets in my system already, I'm going to uncheck the updates only, choose my file, and then click on next. And it goes through the wizard and just makes sure that the information is as expected. And it gives me the option just to double check and make sure that the columns that I want to bring in, this is a simplistic example, so I'm not bringing in absolutely everything. So I'm just going to click on next, and it's going through a process of getting that information ready to come into my system as fixed assets. So I'm just going to click next again and finish. And then what we'll do is we'll go back to our fixed assets list, and you'll see now that my fixed assets have been imported into the system. Now, the next thing we need to do is to import the fixed asset depreciation books. And so again, what we'll do on the admin tab, go to import, and then next again, we're going to choose the fixed asset depreciation book. This time we are going to choose updates only because we do have the fixed assets in our system. We're going to pick up the same spreadsheet again. And this time, as we go through the wizard, we just need to point it to some different column names. So I'm just going to use the drop down here and assign fixed asset code to code. And we also just need to check on the start date and choose the column associated with that. In this case, depreciation start date. Next, and next again, and finish. And that will bring through my depreciation books for my 142 fixed assets that I've imported into the system. So that's establishing the fixed asset records, and stay tuned for the next video in which we bring in the acquisition records for those fixed assets. Thank you for watching, and thank you for choosing Sybiz.